Everyday English Essentials.
The Wellness Wake-Up Call.
Hey Christine, you look a bit worn out today. Everything all right?
Yeah, just been feeling off lately, low energy, trouble sleeping. I think the stress from work and my diet are catching up with me.
I figured something was up. You've been swamped with work, haven't you?
Yeah. I've been skipping meals, relying on fast food and coffee, and barely moving from my desk.
That sounds rough. Didn't you pull a couple of all-nighters last week?
I did. Now I feel like a zombie. My body's clearly not happy.
Have you been experiencing any headaches or stomach issues?
Yeah, actually. Morning headaches and my stomach feels off after greasy food.
Sounds like your body's waving a red flag. Maybe it's time to slow down and take care of yourself.
You're right. I've been pushing too hard.
You know what might help? Seeing a doctor. Just get checked out and get some advice.
I've been thinking about that. Maybe I'll make an appointment today.
Just do it. Better now than later. They might help you build a routine that works for you.
I hope so. I don't need a miracle, just something manageable.
Keep me posted, okay? You know I'm here.
Thanks, seriously. You're the best. Good afternoon, doctor. How are you today?
Good afternoon. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm okay, just feeling like I need some advice on staying healthier.
Of course. I'd be happy to help. Can you tell me a bit about how you've been feeling lately? Any specific health concerns?
Well, I've been feeling tired lately, and sometimes I have trouble sleeping. What can I do to improve my health?
I see. It sounds like you're under some stress. Improving your diet and exercise can definitely help with your energy levels and sleep. Let's start by talking about your current eating habits. What kind of foods do you usually eat?
I usually have a quick breakfast, like cereal or toast, and for lunch, I often grab something quick like a sandwich or salad. For dinner, I try to cook at home, but I don't always have time.
Thanks for sharing that. Based on what you've said, it sounds like you might be missing out on some key nutrients, especially vegetables and proteins. First, it's important to eat a balanced diet. Have you considered adding more vegetables or lean proteins to your meals?
I don't eat many vegetables. Do you have any tips on how to eat more?
You can start by adding vegetables to your meals in small amounts. Try adding spinach to your smoothie or having a salad with lunch.
What about fruits? Should I eat them every day?
Yes, fruits are very good for you. They provide vitamins and fiber. Try to have at least 2 servings of fruit each day.
What kind of fruits should I eat? Is there any fruit that's better for health?
A variety of fruits is ideal. But fruits like berries, apples, oranges, and bananas are especially great. Berries are high in antioxidants, and oranges are rich in vitamin C.
What about drinking water? How much should I drink each day?
It's important to stay hydrated. Aim for about 8 glasses of water a day. But this can vary depending on your activity level. If you're more active, you'll need more water.
Sometimes I forget to drink water. Do you have any advice on how to remind myself?
You could set a reminder on your phone every hour to drink a glass of water. Or keep a water bottle with you at all times to sip throughout the day.
I'll try that. What about coffee or tea? I love drinking them every morning.
In moderation, yes. Just avoid too much sugar or cream. Drinking 1 or 2 cups a day can be fine. However, if you're sensitive to caffeine, try limiting it in the afternoon to avoid affecting your sleep. Now, let's talk about exercise. How often do you manage to work out?
Honestly, I don't exercise as much as I should. I might walk a little or do some stretching, but it's not really a routine.
I understand. It's common to be busy, but regular exercise is key to maintaining your health. Even small amounts of exercise add up over time. Do you usually exercise at a specific time each day, or just whenever you can?
I usually try to squeeze in some exercise, but it's not always the same time each day. It's more like when I can.
That makes sense. It's okay if you don't have a set routine, but it's helpful to try and find a time each day when you can be consistent. Would you be able to set aside 30 minutes at least a few days a week?
I've heard a lot about exercise. How often should I work out?
Try to get about 150 minutes of moderate exercise each week. That could be 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Also, aim to do some strength exercises on at least 2 days.
I've been so busy lately, I don't have much time. What can I do if I can't find a whole 30 minutes?
That's completely understandable. You don't need to do everything at once. You can break it down into shorter sessions. Try doing 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, and another 10 minutes in the evening. Even short bursts of activity can make a big difference.
That sounds manageable. I might try that. And what about sleep? How much should I sleep each night?
Ideally, you should get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. It's essential for your body to rest and recover so it can function well during the day. If you're not getting enough sleep, try to adjust your schedule to prioritize rest.
I sometimes find it hard to fall asleep. Any tips to help me sleep better?
Yes, there are a few things you can try. First, try to keep a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Avoid using electronic devices like phones or computers at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your sleep. Also, make sure your bedroom is dark and cool.
I will try to avoid screens before bedtime. That sounds like a good idea. Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. Remember, small changes can lead to big improvements over time. It's all about consistency.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to make these changes gradually.
I'm sure these changes will have a positive impact on your health.
Doctor, I've got a few more questions if that's okay?
Of course, go ahead.
Lately, I've seen a lot of ads for supplements, vitamins, omega-3, probiotics, collagen. I've been wondering, do I need to take any supplements or vitamins?
That's a good question. Ideally, you should get most nutrients from your diet. But depending on your lifestyle or blood test results, some supplements might help.
What kinds of supplements are commonly recommended?
Many people benefit from vitamin D, especially if they spend most of their time indoors. Vitamin D supports bone health and immune function. Omega-3 fatty acids are also helpful for heart health.
What about multivitamins?
Multivitamins can be useful if your diet lacks certain nutrients, but they are not a replacement for real food. They are just a backup.
If I do need to take something, what should I watch out for? Can supplements cause side effects?
Absolutely. Taking too much of certain vitamins, like vitamin A or iron, can actually be harmful. That's why I don't recommend self-medicating without knowing your levels.
Got it. So I should focus on eating well first, and only consider supplements if needed?
Exactly. Supplements are helpful when needed, but they shouldn't take the place of healthy food.
One last thing, how long should I take them if I do need to?
That depends on your body's response. Some people only need a few months, others take maintenance doses long-term. We'll monitor that together.
Thank you, Doctor. I feel much clearer now.
You're welcome. I'll schedule the tests and we'll go from there.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I really appreciate your time and all the helpful advice today.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Take care of yourself and don't hesitate to reach out if you have more questions.
I will. Have a great day.
You too.
There you are. So, how'd it go at the clinic?
Honestly? Way better than I expected. The doctor was super understanding and gave me some great advice.
Nice. What kind of stuff did they say?
Mostly to start small. Eat more real food, veggies, fruits, whole grains. Drink more water. And move a bit each day, even if it's just walking.
Sounds like stuff we already kinda know but forget to do, right?
Exactly. I even asked about vitamins. Turns out a basic multivitamin is fine, but food comes first.
So what now? You got a plan?
Yep. Starting with a better breakfast, packing a water bottle, and taking a walk after work like this one.
That's awesome. Are you thinking of cooking more too?
Definitely. The doc suggested simple meals like stir-fried veggies with brown rice, or grilled chicken with salad. Nothing too fancy.
I can totally help with that. We could do a meal prep Sunday sometime.
That'd be amazing. I could use some help figuring out what to buy and cook.
Let's make it a plan. I'll bring my grocery list pro skills.
Deal. And we can turn walks like this into a regular thing too. You know what? Seriously, I already feel a little better. Like I'm finally taking control of things.
You are. And you're not doing it alone.
Thanks again for giving me that push earlier. I might have just ignored all this if you hadn't spoken up.
That's what friends are for. Now, ready for another lap?
Let's do it. And maybe after, we can grab something healthy to eat?
Sounds like a perfect way to end the day.
Agreed.
If you found this video helpful, give us a like, share, and subscribe to Everyday English Essentials for more lessons. Let us know in the comments what topics you'd like next. See you in the next video.